Hello everyone and welcome back. In the previous video we made this basic pattern for bodice, and as I promised, I'm going to show you how to fit it today. I put the garment on our avatar and I have checked the random color surface in CLO to see each panel more clearly. This is a very useful tool and you can use it when you want to see the separate pieces of your garment. So visually, when we look at our garment, we see some drag lines, especially here. This is some excess fabric we have in our armhole, which is not looking very good. Another main problem is the balance of the garment. If you draw a horizontal line, imaginary line here, parallel to the floor, like so, you see that your front panel hem is not at same level of your back. A good fitting and a well balanced garment hemline at front and back should be at same level, unless there is a design element for having a halo effect in your garment. Otherwise it shouldn't be as you see in here. You can also turn off your avatar and see more clearly how imbalanced your front and back is. I bring my avatar back. This issue also causes garment to go backward, and you see it's a little bit tight on her neck. It's going like backward on her neckline and shoulder line. Another fit issue I see is some excess fabric here, and the shoulder point is a little bit high on her. So these are the four fit issues I see in the garment. If our avatar could speak and tell us garment is too tight or too loose, that would be great, but here we don't have that possibility. But CLO has some tools that helps us actually see if the garment is too tight or too loose. The first thing, you can use these options for showing your fabric in different formats. Like the translucent surface show you how much ease you actually have around your garment. If it's too much, too small, you can adjust that. And as I said, random color always helps with seeing your panels and seams more clearly. Thick textured surface is your actual fabric, and monochrome always shows the white. It makes everything white. Another set of tools that we can use for fittings are fit maps, which you can see by clicking on this icon: stress map, strain map, fit maps, and pressure maps. For using these tools, it's important that you apply the actual fabric on your garment. For our basic pattern, usually muslin fabric is used. So I go to CLO library and go to the fabric section. In the search bar, I type muslin. Just need to click on it, and muslin. It gives me four options and I choose the first one, drag it to the fabric section. Choose all of my pattern and apply the fabric. And also make sure the particle distance is 5 for your pattern pieces. Before we were using the 20 for particle distance, but when we are fitting, it's better to have it smaller to show the more accurate fit on your garment. Okay, now if I click, I still don't see my fabric, and that's because the monochrome surface is on. Bring it back to thick textured surface, which is your actual fabric. I see the similar fit issues that we mentioned before, like the excess fabric in armhole and the high-low at hem, and the excess fabric on the back armhole. Now for using the fit map, first one is a stress map. A stress map shows the amount of force applied on each unit of your fabric, and it is measured by kilopascal, and also it is shown by colors. So wherever the colors are blue, it means that less pressure is applied on the fabric, and whenever it is closer to red, it is more. So even if you click on your garment, you can see the number, the amount of pressure. For example, on this red point, the pressure is 85, while on the blue point is 10. So this also helps us to see, for example, that at this part the garment is under more pressure, and one reason is that again front panel is hiking up and it's wanna go back on her. So when we fix that fit issue, this will also be improved. The next map is a strain map, and when you click on it, it shows the amount of stretch applied on the fabric by the external object, and in this case our external object is the avatar, and the amount is shown in percentage, and it shows how much fabric is stretched out and got deformed comparing to the places that was not stretched at all. So the blue areas are places where garment is not stretched, and when you see green or red, it shows that it has stretched out more comparing to other places. Next map is the fit map. It's very easy one. It shows that where your garment is too tight that it cannot be worn, those places are shown by red, and the places that are tight are shown by color yellow. So our garment is not tight or unwearable anywhere, which is a good sign. Next is a pressure map which shows the amount of pressure applied on avatar by the garment. Again, we see that there is not such point in our garment, and that's fine too. Now that we have determined the fit issues, we can start fixing them. Whenever you want to fix some fit problems, the correct order is to fix the lengthwise issues first and then go to the widthwise fit problems. For example, if your garment is too long or too short, first fix that and then go to the circumference and see if anywhere garment is tight or loose, correct those issues as well. So here one of our main problems was that front hem was sitting higher than back hemline. Let's turn on avatar measurements to see actually where the garment sits. So this is our waistline. We don't want our garment to sit very much lower than the back. So I think if I add ½ inch to the front length, it will help bring this garment at a better level. So let's do that first. The fit correction we need to do for this is something like the green pattern you see. We need to open up our pattern with the measurement we want here, and spread the pieces so that our front length gets longer, and it also makes our dart become bigger, and the side seam should not be affected. So you see the rotation of the side panel is in a way that it is a ½ inch away from bust dart here, but it goes to 0 when it gets to the side seam. So if I want to go from our current front panel to this piece, first of all I need to rotate my chest dart to my shoulder seam because I want to fix my side seam, make sure it's aligned with my back side seam. How to rotate darts in CLO is very easy. First, determine where you want to move your dart to. So in this case I want to draw a straight line from my bust point to my shoulders line, extend and trim, add point to the outline. So I want to rotate this dart to this point. So I click on my dart and right click and choose the rotate option, and then I choose the point I want to move my dart to. Then this line appears. I move it to the center of the dart point. So center of dart point for anything at your front panel should go to the bust point. So I click here, and then I can click on the front panel and bring it where I want. But you see there is some difference here. That was because the chest dart was not reaching the bust point before. We can fix that before rotating. So I bring this point to the chest point and then start rotating. This is more precise. Okay, here, and I rotate this piece here and bring this point again to the bust point. My dart is rotated to the shoulder seam now, and now I can draw with internal polygon tool a line from chest point straight to the center front and another one straight to the side seam. Now I can cut pattern on this. I hold shift and click both of them, then right click and cut. So I said I want to spread this ½ inch. With internal polygon tool or G, I draw a line ½ inch as a guide. Then I bring this piece and put it at distance. Then I rotate this piece so that this point matches this, but this point at the side seam goes to meet this bottom line like so. It's good enough. So this is my new piece, but I need to trace it because right now it cannot be sewn to the back pieces. And side seam I can fix it by drawing another internal line with the internal polygon tool. I draw a straight line because my back piece was also a straight line, and these lines should be similar shape and length. Now I can trace this piece with tracing tool, holding shift, trace as a pattern. Okay, these old pieces I can put back and archive for now. This is my new front piece. Let's clean up some points and apply the fabric. Make sure the side seam have same length. Okay, this line is a little bit shorter. We can put them together and make sure they align. Actually, it's a good opportunity to make them look similar because you see how the front panel is having a different angle. We can fix that on the body form too and make sure these two have same shape. Let's first put it on the form. We need a symmetrical piece. Click on the piece and hold and press Ctrl D. And now we can turn off the avatar measures. With the sewing, we can sew the darts first and then side seam. Let's delete the previous seams first because we don't need those. Wanna put the new side seam. We sew the center front seam as well. Let's select the dart legs, holding shift and edit the dart and press OK. Here the dart cap will be shaped and CLO consider it as a dart. First sew this small part to the blue line and then the rest to the shoulder. Yes. Okay, let's see how our garments look with this fit correction. Okay, hemline is more leveled now and sitting at better position, but we still have the excess fabric on the armhole which we can fix. Let's quickly look at the stress maps too. Okay, we see those red points are gone, and that is because the pattern is not pressuring her neck anymore. For fixing this excess issue, we need to draw a dart from armhole to the bust point and remove the excess fabric. However, before doing that, because I know if I make a dart here, I wanna rotate back my shoulders dart to the side seam. First look at our side seam to see if that looks correct. Because if we rotate back our dart to the side seam, then it's hard to check that. I want to turn off my avatar and bring back the random colors. You see the side seam a little bit twisted towards the front. When I put my front and back panel together, like so, I see if I adjust them, if I align them at the armhole point, I see that front panel is moved too much forward. These two lines should be aligned and have same length. So I want to move my side seam at front towards the back by 1/4 inch. And bring back towards front by 1/4. This will help with making them aligned. And let's bring our fabric too. Also, this armhole shape is not looking very smooth. I want to fix that. But after fixing the excess at the armhole. Okay, they have same length. Okay, it's a bit better. We can smooth it later as well. Okay, now for the dart in the armhole. If you want to see exactly where the point is in our garment, we can use the 3D pen tool in 3D window and draw a line from this exact point to the bust point and press enter. When I do that, I can see the line in my 2D window, which is very helpful. I can draw an internal polygon with G from this point to bust point and cut my pattern here. Extend and trim to pattern outline. Now I cut it. Bring our avatar back too. So I want to remove ½ inch from here. It's easy, we can draw some line, ½ inch, quarter from here and quarter from here. The most easy way I found is that I split this line at 1/4 inch and again I split this line 1/4 inch. Then when I delete this point, I'm losing that part which I didn't need. You can also draw the line, cut it, and then remove the excess fabric, but this is faster. Now I want to close this dart. For that I can easily select this line with edit pattern tool, hold shift and press this line, right click and merge. And for moving this dart to the side seam, I first find out where I want it, which I think it's good to have it at 1½ inch below armhole. Then I draw the line from here to bust point, cut this line, and then merge these two lines together. Okay. Now I have my dart back in side seam. I can edit it. Hold shift, edit the dart. And I want to make it 1 inch shorter. Like right now it's 7 inches. I want to make it 6 inch. And press enter. Okay. Let's see how it looks. It's not sewn. We can sew it back with section sewing tool. Okay, now you see the excess fabric is gone from our armhole. You can see in our actual fabric too. Looks much better. Now let's see what we can do about our back armhole. If you remember previously, I said that for fixing the fit problem, first try to adjust the lengthwise issues first and then go to circumference. Here the armhole, it seems too long and also across back seems too wide. So I want to first see what can I do about the length of the armhole. The angle of shoulder, it looks fine here, but it seems a bit high when it reaches her low shoulder point. So I want to bring down my LSP or low shoulder point by 1/4 and see what happens in our garment. So with edit pattern tool, I click and drag this point down by 1/4 and do the same thing at back. I mean, you can do it first at back, but you should do the same for front as well. So see, now I have changed the angle of my shoulder line. Let's simulate. So see, immediately after I did that, some of the excess fabric from here and drag lines are gone too. So I think we have done a good correction. And now we can adjust our circumference issues. For that, I think I can bring in some of our back armhole by quarter. We cannot remove all of it because we need some room and ease here for movement when the person want to bring her hands, her arms forward. She needs some ease at the back, so we cannot get rid of all of it, but we can reduce some. Click and drag and give the amount. And then if you remember, we had this 1-inch guideline. We should try to keep that guide here too. So I draw a straight line here up to the armhole line and draw a 1-inch line with 45-degree angle. And when I'm changing my armhole curve, I try to meet this guideline. Okay, let's simulate again. Okay, so we see less excess fabric on the back armhole, which is good. And as I said, we cannot remove all of it. We need some of it for movement. Another issue that I see on the back is that the back hemline is too curvy and the hem point at center back is looking very low. I want to move this up by 1/4 of an inch and go to 0 at side. So I could do this, or I could offset the line. And then bring this point up by 1/4 and go to 0 at side. And let's see this without the avatar from the back too. What I'm trying to do is to make this line more straight. And here at this point, I wanna go down from armhole by 1/8 and add it back to the bottom to have a more smooth line. And for the bottom, I match up at side. I think I need to bring this point down 1/8 on both sides to make it more smooth. So I bring this point down on both sides. Okay, our line looks much better now and our hemline is more level. Let's match up our armhole at top as well. looks good. One thing that I always check is to make sure neck width is equal at front and back by putting the two pieces of pattern at the high shoulder point. I align them here, and I see my front neck width is slightly smaller. They should be equal unless you have a zipper on your front panel, which we don't have here. So I measure the difference 0.1 and offset my front panel by 0.1. Choose the extend, just extend. It's not meeting yet, so I just click and drag it. Convert this to curve point. Now I can adjust my neckline too by matching up this line and this line. Okay. Let's check our angles one more time. Show angles. This angle should be 90. Almost. Let's remove this point by convert it to curve. Let's simulate again. And bring our avatar back. As you see, our hemline is even right now, and we were able to remove a lot of excess fabric from the back. Hemline could be a little bit lower at center back. I think by quarter we brought it up too much. Let's bring it down 1/8. Okay, just remember that this is a semi-fitted block, and that's why we see some ease at her waist area. Based on our style, we can remove more ease from the body, but for now I'm happy with our block, and I think we can use it as a base for any semi-fitted dress. Let me show you how it looks with the random colors. And let us see the strain map too with the texture fabric on. So as you see, nowhere our garment is too tight. We see blue areas and green areas, and we never see a point which is too tight or under too much pressure with the red color, which is a good sign. We can check our fit map. Again, we don't see anywhere that our garment is too tight. Okay, our bodice pattern is complete and our fit is done too. I hope you have found this video helpful. In the next video, I'll show you how to add a sleeve to this pattern.